You probably may know that pets will help with lifting up the spirit and mood, but do you know that pet can help you with the loss of a loved one? It's shocking, right? It was the same for me, and this is something which I didn't hear or I didn't read. This is something which I saw with my own eyes, and that's what I'm going to say to you today. First, let us see what is grief. Grief is nothing but unshowed love. All that love which you have in here to just show it to them, but they don't exist. And you didn't have a farewell to say goodbye to them and ask sorry to them. You didn't have those chances, and you always have that void. What pets play in this role? They won't fill that void, but they will create their own space. See, if you are going to have a pet, obviously you need to get out of that pet in order to serve them and to just take care of them. And study shows that if you are taking care of someone other than yourself, it will help you to feel better. And pet will do that. And adding on to that, pets are great companion because they're not going to judge you, first of all. And that's the least which you want right now, and that the best people would serve to your face, even though you don't want it, that's what they're going to do it. And you would have probably experienced it by now. They'll just say that maybe on your back, or some stupid fellows will say on your face that you didn't do anything when they were there, but now you're mourning. And some would even say that your grief is not true. And I have an whole another video on this topic. Do check on it. There are some stupid fellows exist like that, but pets, they don't judge you, they just show unconditional love to you, and they are a great companion, especially now. And study also have shown that pets will help you with depression and anxiety, because when you are with them, just sitting next to them, you need not even pet them, by just sitting next to them you will be feeling good, and you can also, and happy hormones is going to release for you. And a study was made by Alan McCollum between pet owners and non-pet owners. What they found was many results, and what we need right now is the pet owners were feeling less lonely, and they were having that reciprocating love. All that love which you want to show, you will make your own way to show it to your pet, and they will reciprocate it back to you. So it will just in a way fill your void, like in a different way, not in a way in which you want, like to meet that person. So that's not going to happen, and you will understand it in later part of this journey. But initially, for that emotions, pet will give that empathy to you which you want, and they also felt less fearful. So what's harm in trying a pet? I can hear you. You need to commit to have a pet, and maybe you're not in that mindset to go all in right now. So I would suggest you to just have a stray cat or a stray dog or some other stray animal as your pet. In that way, you're not going to go all in, and you're not going to just commit yourself. Yes, you should serve like food, but other things you're not going to commit fully. So you can try it out. I'm saying this out of my mom's experience. Previously, I promised that I'll say you what I saw, right? Before doing recording all this, I just asked my mom, because I know that cat helped a lot while grieving process, and cat have this power. They could identify who is feeling low, and they will attach themselves to that person. And I heard the exact same story from some other neighbor, and he said that he was mourning his dog's death, and then a stray cat, automatically got attached to him, and then it ended up being in his home. And that's what happened with my mom. My mom was mourning through my dad's loss, and there was a stray cat which was abandoned by its owner, and then somehow it ended up attaching with my mom. And she said that being with that cat, it helped her to forget the grief, like she forgot it. And some places which you're not going to visit often, automatically it will fade. That's the case for her too. And pet will help you to be in the present. Yes, by just sitting to this next to them, you will feel it. And your emotional support animal need not be cat or dog, it could be any animal. And I have known people having cricket as their emotional support animal. You could have anything. And you may think that you are not an animal person, but I believe you didn't find your correct animal. Not correct, but some animal that you are compatible with. Everybody is an animal person according to me, because I was not an animal person at all. I'm saying that my mom is not also an animal person. That cat got attached to my mom. Somehow my entire family become a cat person because of that one cat. And that is a problem with stray animals. If you give shelter to one cat, it will end up being in a colony, and somehow it will be like overwhelming at some point of time. I'm warning you, because I am in that colony right now, and since cats are so unpredictable, it's tough to handle at times. So just be aware of that beforehand. In beforehand they form the colony, so just be aware of it. Saying all this, if I'm not going to show my own pet after being a cat mom, that would be so rude. So